Why, hello YouTube, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are going to be talking about Spirit Halloween 2022. Now, there's a few things I want to discuss, and there's a few things I want to go over. So the first thing is I am very pleased to say that it is actually going back on where it was last year. And if you guys don't know, it went to a former sport check in my local mall, which means it's going right back there for this year. I've already gotten a sneak peek on what it looks like. I did not take a picture because I didn't have my phone at the time, but I saw the theme was already up, like somewhat. So which means I can just go, which means I have quicker access, and which means it's the first year. Well, it's literally the first time that in my life that a local spirit that I've known stayed in a spot for another year in the same exact spot. This case also happened back in 2019 because back in 2019, after the store closed, it literally, like, the store moved across the street into a, like, way smaller store, which obviously I ended up recording, and that store was way smaller. It was, like, the smallest it's ever been. The themes barely fit in it. But this year, sneak peeks and all that, we are going to be taking a look at those, but, as you can see from the screen, it says all new 2022 decor, shop now. Obviously you can't click that because it's a video, but you can see a brand new prop, which I actually am a fan of, and I also, might be getting a job there at Spirit soon, so that'll be quite cool. So let me just jump straight into these sneak peeks. So the first thing I'm going to sneak peek is obviously the one on the lowest recently on the screen, Nozzles the Clown. This guy is probably my favorite clown this year. He's already rated 5. And if I get the job for Spirit and I get enough money, I'll probably be able to buy him. But let's take a look at him. And now, in my opinion, he is incredibly cool. Like, taking a look, you got the eyes, you got it, like, his hands are nozzles, and these, like, spit fogged or green, and he has a really funky voice. Here's he looks like in reality. You get a far back image, you got side view, like, complete side view. The back view, which is just that. And then you got the face, which, I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't look that bad. It actually doesn't look that bad compared to what people think it is, which is a bit dumb. Anyways, and let's take a look at the video. So, I'm just gonna shut up, and I'm just gonna turn up the desktop volume. So that way you guys can actually hear him speaking. So let's go ahead and watch the video. Let's go.
Careful where you're going. I'm trying to sanitize this place first. When I'm done, nothing's gonna be left living. Oh, it makes your eyes water, don't it?
So there was a Nozzles the Clown, and to tell you the truth, he has pretty good audio and all that. But he's not worth the price. $350. Way too much. But let's go over to Monty. Now this is probably the most scariest thing in the season. It, like, literally every kid would be afraid of this back in the day. Like, Toy Story 3 was when I started being afraid of this, but I'm obviously not anymore because I'm more older. But here is Monty. He looks incredibly cool. Why isn't it letting me zoom in? Bro, not that part. But anyways, you got the outs. He's just basically a monkey with symbols. He looks pretty cool. I'm just gonna get straight into the video because, like, he's like, you already see, like, his face is pretty ugly already. So let's just watch the video. So there is Monty. He pretty much reminds me of Dark Deception, except he's not from Dark Deception. Like his face kind of looks like Dark Deception, but like the ears have to be bigger. I would recommend him review from I can't say this prop is just so creepy. Everyone thinks this thing is the creepiest thing on the market, and he will be going exactly where was it? He is going to be going exactly where um both Sam and Shorty were last year, which is in that like mini theme. But because of how huge he is, he will be the only one. And actually, speaking of which, Shorty will actually be in the front theme this year. So cool. And the last but not least, we have the Lucky Bottoms. He is kind of a ridiculous prop. Honestly, he's pretty much like a legless clown. Um, he's quite cool, but he's like he looks cool nonetheless. But I mean, I might get him. I don't know. Like he's pretty cheap, but he's he's incredibly spooky. Like just look at his face. It looks so gruesome. Anyways, let's take a look at the any. And by the way, you might want to turn on your volume because he is a bit loud. He is pretty loud. So let's say the voice. Now, there will be something which a lot of people will probably be mentioning, that being how slow his animation will be. That is actually not the case because in person he is insanely fast. Like he's faster than Miserable Re from 2020, which is pretty unbelievable. And yeah, he's returning. Um, but yeah, a lot of these props are. I remember doing this prop like a while back. But yeah, and there's also Bog Zombie, Shorty, Lord Raven, and 3 Feet Bag of Bones, but there is actually a couple of them that are not on here. For example, there is Young Crouchy and Possessed Pumpkin. I will going to be putting on Possessed Pumpkin because he just looks a lot cooler in general. So this is Possessed Pumpkin. He looks pretty sick, not gonna lie, he looks pretty sick. He's basically a Crouchy redesign, except he just has a bigger head and no feet. Literally, he literally has hay for feet. Let's just watch the video. Mic's on.
You little monsters have been carving up my friends for years. Now it's my turn to make a jack-o'-lantern. From your head! Ah ha ha! Ah ha 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 ha!
Okay, in my opinion, his voice does not fit him whatsoever. He does not sound as menacing as he does. To tell the truth, he doesn't sound menacing at all. He sounds like he sounds like a teen saying that, which is a bit annoying. He's 7 feet tall, which is enormous. Roughly in the same. He's actually the same height as Crouchy, and there's a younger Crouchy. I'm not gonna review him because of like obvious reasons. He's just a little reskin of Crouchy, except he's just a downscaled. He's basically more affordable. He's like he's the same price as Lucky Bombs. I don't really know which because they're both clowns. But honestly, if you would want something that would actually be shown in the night, I would recommend Young Crouchy because his eyes light up, his doesn't. But if you were wanting a day like display, you'd probably want to go for him. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, and I will be doing a in-store an in-store showcase with themes and all that. It'll be kind of funny walking through the same exact building, well, same exact store, except just like a bit different themes. But yeah, thanks for so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So long, peace out, bye bye.